All right, man, this your boy K Smooth coming to you with another video, Boxing Talk 100, and let's get right to it, man. Hey, man, Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence 2. What y'all think about it, man? You know, I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, I'll say it like this. Terrence ain't nothing to play around with, man. We seen what he could do. He beat Spence to the punch. I just think Spence came in a little bit too weight drained. I think 147 he was too comfortable, you know. And I ain't gonna make no excuses for Spence because he did have 3 of the belts out of the unified championship belts. You know, couldn't unify, you know what I'm saying? And congratulations to Bud. Bud, like I said, Bud, man, he just came in, man. I like everybody knew, man. When, like I said, I told my friend when Eminem came out, I knew it was over with. Yeah, man, I don't know. Just Spence, he was just slow. He wasn't himself. He came in overconfident. Bud was ready. Bud came in, you know, focused, and yeah, he wasn't no joke, man. Spence, I think Spence got a better chance at 154, man. That's going to be where he's the most comfortable at. If not 160, you know what I'm saying? 154 to 160 is pretty much, you know, Errol Spence's, you know, a weight where he can, you know, compete at. He's too big, man. He's too, you know, he can't, 147 is too small to be able to try to, you know, cut and make that weight, you know what I'm saying? I believe in God, man. God don't make no mistakes, and it was up for Terrence Crawford. It was just him being able to win, man. It was meant for him. So what can we expect in a rematch? I damn near expect the same thing. Honestly, I'm gonna just tell you the truth, man. I don't think it's gonna be no difference, man. You know, of Crawford beating Spence. It ain't gonna be no difference, man. Everybody can say this in a rematch and that in a rematch, and if he got a better chance at 154, yeah, I feel like, yeah, it won't be a mass destruction like how he did him at 154. I feel like Spence gonna be a little bit more on his toes, and he's gonna be focused. Yeah, Terrence Crawford is slippery, man. Right and left, you know what I'm saying, with a great jab. I actually thought Spence was gonna come in with the better jab, but I was wrong about, you know, Bud Crawford. I even had Spence winning the fight, but hey, you know what I'm saying, I can't predict and win every prediction, you know what I'm saying. But you know, I am a Texas boy, so you know, people gonna say I'm biased or whatever. You know, it is what it is. I went for Spence, but you know, like I said, with Terrence Bud Crawford, you know, mad respect to him. You know, he made me a believer now. I see, just like everybody else that was non-believers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we see that Bud ain't no joke. What y'all want us to say, man? What y'all want us to say, man? Bud ain't no goddamn joke. It is what it is. I just hope in the rematch, like I say, you know, he'll have a better chance at 154. It can fuck around and be a mass destruction like he did him again. He, like I said, he was hitting Spence in his temple. He was beating him to the jab. The boy was demolishing Spence all the way around the board, catching him with, you know what I'm saying, overhooks, just counter punching, man. Beautiful counter punching. Everything that Spence threw, everything that he threw, he thought it was power, you know what I'm saying. You know, Bud was looking in between him throwing his punches and throwing his at the same time with the counter punching and catching Spence, man. And all I'm saying, man, that shit is dangerous. When you can do that, mixing it up with, you know, being orthodox and southpaw, you are dangerous. And we got to be able to remember, you know what I'm saying, looking at, you know, the foot stance. You know, Spence, he was flat-footed, man. I don't know what Virgil Hunter was teaching, you know, Spence, but the boy was flat-footed, man. He was just basic. And like I've always said it in the past about Spence, of him being a basic boxer, you know what I'm saying, not really turning it up. But, you know what I'm saying, look what Crawford did. That shit wasn't basic. That was a masterful performance by, you know what I'm saying, Terrence Bud Crawford. But like I said, man, congratulations again to Terrence Bud Crawford. And like I said, a rematch, we're going to see what happens in the rematch. Of course, I got Errol Spence, you know, having a better chance at 154. That's all I can say. The outcome, like I said, it could be the damn near the same outcome. You know, we already seen this versus matchup. So, you know, we got to be mindful, you know what I'm saying, who the champion is. You know, and Bud, he's gonna be good at 147 unless he, you know what I'm saying, he gonna have to vacate and let Thurman and Boots take care of the 147-pound division and just automatically move up to 154. You know what I'm saying, Terrence Crawford. But yeah, either or, man, he's the champion right now at 147. He could fight, you know, like I said, after, you know, like I said, it was a rematch clause anyway, so this was going to be bound to have a rematch, you know what I'm saying? It's only good for boxing, you know what I'm saying? We've seen how boxing does rematches, you know what I'm saying? So why not make this a rematch? But, yeah, let's see what happens after this fight. There's a lot of fighters that, you know, after this fight, just say if Bud wins again, you know, he can go after Jermell. Jermell got to finish business with Canelo. So that's the main thing about, you know, this matchup, you know, a unified championship with Jermell and with Canelo, man. That's gonna be a test for Jermell, because a lot of people already feel like Crawford gonna beat his ass regardless. So he has to. A lot of people gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying, with Jermell, he can probably beat, you know what I'm saying, old, you know, I wouldn't say washed up Canelo, because Canelo got belts. But, you know, we're going to see if he has the advantage. You know, he has a height advantage, the weight advantage against Canelo. You know, but the only thing with Canelo, man, we don't see him high experience. What's the boy, 58, almost 60 wins with only 2 losses. That's not bad. That's a professional, you know, type of record. And, you know, Canelo, he's slick. You got to watch what Canelo do. I'm outside, man, chilling. Canelo is a great one, man, but we gonna see what type of championship match this is and what Jermell could also do. Because Jermell, he gonna have to fight. And Jermell know he gonna have to fight, and you know whose belts, whose belts? It's for Canelo's belts. So you gotta understand, you know, if it's my belts, I gotta go in there and try to defend my belts and keep my belts, and that's what Canelo gonna be trying to do. It's gonna be, like I said, it ain't the same, because Jermell, he had to vacate at, you know what I'm saying, 154. So we gonna see some motivation, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a high motivation, man, for both of the fighters to be able to beat each other and see who comes out with the win. I think it's gonna be a great matchup, but like I said, I feel like Jermell got all the advantages: height advantage, reach advantage. The only thing is with that Canelo, man, boxing, man, he's a superb boxer, can go in and out, left and right, you know, great body shots, you know what I'm saying? You know, he can, you know, cross hooks, left hooks, right hooks, you know, beautiful uppercuts. The great Canelo. So that's what, you know, Jermell gonna have to look out for, you know, fighting, you know, Canelo. May the best man win, man. But, you know, we gonna see. We're going to see. That's going to be a great fight. We're going to see. And, of course, I got Jermell upsetting, you know, King Canelo, if he call himself. You know, fighting, you know, Jermell, you know, one of them tough lines, man. They going to get it in, man. This is going to be a great matchup, man, for boxing. But, yeah, man, we're going to see. Like I said, man, you know, going back to, you know, 147, we got the Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying, and we don't know who he's gonna fight. I thought he was gonna fight Ugas, but Ugas is getting ready to fight Barrios. So that's official, you know, and them boys gotta do what they gotta do. That's gonna be a great matchup. Ugas versus Mario Barrios. And so, yeah, man, you know, Boost just came off a win, you know what I'm saying? I think it was Vila. You know, he told Vila ass up. He beat the shit out of that boy. I almost killed him. But Boots is available. You know what I'm saying? He wants Spence or, you know, Bud. You know what I'm saying? The winner. You know, he gonna feel like, Boots gonna feel like Bud. For some reason, I don't know if they feeling like Bud is running, but they know Bud just became a champion, so I don't think that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But Boots is on Bud's ass, man, and the type of fighter Boots is, man, he's phenomenal. You gotta watch out for a great Boots, Jerron Boots Ennis. And then, like I said, Keith One-Time Thurman. Keith One-Time Thurman, he don't gotta worry about Barrios. He beat Barrios, so I mean that don't even make sense. The fight that could be made is Keith Thurman versus Boots. That's just what makes sense to me, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of more fighters at 147. I mean, you know, you got I forgot the one dude, Santionis or something. It's a white boy, and then you got Virgil, along with Boots and Keith Thurman. You know, these guys got to get it on, man, and see what happens. It's a lot of held up, you know, in boxing right now, hold ups. You know, I don't know these guys. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, but the one that I see is most serious out of that 147-pound division is Bud and motherfucking Boots. That's who you got to watch out for at that division. Boots, I don't know what he gonna do. If he feel like they're gonna continue to stall that 147, he gonna probably go to 154. You know, Boots could fight, you know, Jose Benavidez. That'd be a good fight, you know what I'm saying, to see, you know, test him. You know, Jose, he ain't shit, but, you know, he came off a win. I'm just saying at 154. Jose Benavidez, he gonna try to call out, you know, Spence since he lost. So he just came off a win. I'm just saying there's competition, you know what I'm saying? There's still names in the division that you gotta clear. A lot of names in the division that you have to clear, man. And you know, yeah, the most dangerous one, like I said, is Boots. Let's get to, you know what I'm saying, you know, we could talk about Caleb planning, you know, Jermall Charlo. That fight got to happen, man. You know, Jermall, he's getting back in the gym, you know what I'm saying, working with Roy Jones. So, you know, that's a cool little thing for him to learn from Roy and take some, you know, certain antics and, you know, yeah, just use him, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to, you know, especially all the shit he been going through. So Roy gonna teach him a lot of boxing lessons, you know what I'm saying, and to get him ready and get his mind right, you know, for Caleb. You never know. That's a fight, you know, that only makes sense, especially after getting slapped. I'll be goddamn if somebody slap me and you think you gonna get away with it. Shit, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. That fight got to be made. May the best man win. You know, Jermall got to get back to himself. He seemed like he's just so stressed. You know, he was supposed to fight Canelo, but instead, you know, Jermell, we're gonna have to see. You know, just saying, what if Canelo beats Jermell and then he goes after Jermall? Man, he gonna, you know, that's huge if you got 2 wins against the brothers. But we gonna see. Just say that I didn't say that shit if he did beat, you know, Jermell. Just come back to me on that, and y'all gonna know what it's gonna be. Boxing Talk 100. You know, we got heavyweight division, man. Wilder versus, you know, Andy Ruiz. You know, they going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? I guess Andy, he feel like he needs 20 million. And then, you know what I'm saying, when it all made sense, now he's, you know, making sense of what he feels like he really deserves, and that's 10 million. So I think with Deontay, he felt like he was overpricing himself when they first, you know, got into the conversation, you know, trying to negotiate for the fight, because Andy wanted the 20 million. But yeah, you know, Andy, you know, ain't no joke. You know, he's powered. He might be a fat, you know, guy, you know what I'm saying, with a blah body, but that some bitch can pack a punch. We don't see what he did to David, you know, Ortiz. Punished him. David, you know what I'm saying, King Kong. And I thought King Kong was gonna give Andy that work. But I was wrong about Andy. Just like how I was wrong with him when he fought Anthony Joshua. So, you know, one thing about Andy is saying, you know, with Deontay, you know, he's saying that he's gonna humble him, you know, just from him talking all that shit. You know, and like I said, you know, and you know with Wilder, you know, he's looking for that one-punch KO. And against Andy, I feel like he can do it, but Andy, he's gonna have a good, you know what I'm saying, a good old, you know what I'm saying, training coming into this fight. So That's what I think with, you know, Andy, man. Just don't, if I'm Wilder, man, don't overlook Andy. Cause Andy, like he said, man, I'm a humble your ass. That's what he said. I'm a humble you. So and you never know how, you know, styles make matchups. I'm not saying that Andy gonna win, but I favor Deontay. But I'm just saying, I'm going there and just feel like you gonna beat that boy up because he gonna come to fight. He's especially gonna come to fight now, especially from all the shit talking. He gonna want to bang with you, Deontay Wilder. But like I said, Deontay Wilder is one punch KO king. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows that from the Gypsy King. You know what I'm saying? From Fury, everybody knows about Deontay Wilder. But does Andy, y'all got to ask y'all a question, really, though. Does Andy Ruiz really have a chance against Deontay Wilder? With the question mark. I don't know. Like I said, styles make good matchups. I do favor Wilder. He can catch Andy. One thing about the advantage that, you know, Wilder gonna have on Andy is that jab. What is Andy gonna do instead of getting pounded in the face just with a jab every time he try to come in? I'm telling you, that's the only thing I can see. He gonna set him up with a jab with the left. That's gonna be the power punching jab and with you know, Wilder. And then with the right overcross, he gonna catch him coming in. You know, a lead right. He gonna catch him with the lead right. I'm telling you, right to the button, to the jaw. And I think that's what's gonna end Andy Ruiz. Boxing Talk 100. But like I said, Andy, he's gonna try to come out at the beginning. I know he's gonna try to come out at the beginning. He deserves. If you ask me, yes, Andy Ruiz deserves 10 million. The first heavyweight Mexican champion, you got to give him that respect. Not 20 million, though. You really overpriced. Ain't nobody making that kind of money, Andy. But 10 million, hell yeah. You front runners up of the heavy. You should be able to get paid whatever you want. I agree with you. But if I'm Wilder and I'm like 20 million, I don't even get 20 million. But yeah, they could make the 20 million. You know, they've been champions, you know what I'm saying, champions holding belts. So they deserve every penny and every dime that they get, you know what I'm saying, whether Andy get the 10 million or whether, you know, Wilder get the 10 million or whatever it is. Whoever wins get a little bit more. You know, that's got to be in the contract. Boxing Talk 100. You know how it goes with the extra percentage, man, whoever wins. But yeah, man, let's talk about Shakur, man. Shakur Stevenson and negotiations with Frank Martin. You know, Frank Martin, you know, was supposed to, I thought Frank Martin and Keyshawn was supposed to get it on, but that's not the case, man. Sometimes it don't be what we want it to be, you know what I'm saying? It don't be like that, how we want it to be, but I feel like with the Shakur and Frank Martin matchup, that would be a good matchup regardless if Frank don't fight, you know, Keyshawn. Keyshawn, I don't know what holds for Keyshawn, but he's up there, you know. With Frank with Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson, they have about the same, you know, the record is about the same. They approaching 20 wins. With Keyshawn, it's like under almost 15, under 13, so he got a little bit more work to do before he gets, you know, almost to them 20 wins. That's how I look at it. So that's the reason why they, you know, maybe Frank, you know, he's looking at him like, you know, no, I'm not going to, you know, he's a baby to me. But if he gets to fight with Shakur, that's just going to be shown, like, you know, I would feel like if he got to fight with Shakur and if negotiations go through, that to me, I feel like Frank Martin is a little bit ahead of Keyshawn. I just look at it like that. And Keyshawn going to have to come up. Eventually, you know, you never know how this going. If Keyshawn got to be him, he got to stop being buddies with Shakur. Go ahead and fight Shakur. I know that's your friend and shit, but eventually you going to have to fight. Especially to say that if you the best, Shakur is one of the best. How you feel about it, you know, a motherfucker saying Shakur is the best? I know this your homie, but I'll be like, yeah, this my homie, but fuck that, man. I'm good too. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I grew up in the hood boxing all my friends, trying to see who's, you know, the code is in the hood. Boxing Talk 100, that's what it's all about. Keyshawn, he's showing Shakur a little bit too much respect, man. Boxing Talk 100, and I hope he see this video. You showing Shakur a little bit too much respect. You need to come out of your shell and be like, I'll fight Shakur, I'll fight Devin, I'll fight Tank, I'll fight whoever. Stop all that buddy shit. That's the reason why I respect Spence, because he said if the money was right against, you know, Jermell, he'll fight Jermell. Even in you know, sparring, and it goes both ways. They both, you know, failed each other, you know, power and shit. And you know, one thing about Spence, he said that, you know, as you know, Jermell, how hard I hit and shit like that. I'm just saying little shit like that. You know, Spence don't give a fuck. If the money's right, even with Jermell and Jermall, they probably would even fight. You know, they even said if the money's right, yeah, they would fight. So why is Keyshawn too close to Shakur, man? You got to get out of that shell, man. That's too much buddy shit, man. You got to be able to make your own clothing line, make your own, you know, movement. You know, Keyshawn Davis Promotions. You know, you a little bit under Shakur. Yeah, you supposed to support him and shit. Yeah, I understand that, but nigga, y'all in the same weight division. One of y'all got to be able to be like, man, we got to fight, bro. That's the reason why I love Broner, because he willing to fight everybody. He'll give everybody the business. He don't give a fuck who he'll fight. He'll be like, man, pay big bro Floyd, nigga, we can make 100 million a piece if we fight each other in the exhibition or whatever type of fight. Everybody gonna come, yeah, everybody gonna pay that shit. Floyd gonna make the 100, Adrian gonna make the 50. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, they could fight. They could be, hell yeah, that'll be an interesting fight to me. You know, and I like AB, you know, AB, you know, hopefully, you know, he can get back to what he, you know, what he knows, the sport of boxing, man. He was, you know, a unified champion, being a champion, having, you know, certain belts. He was once a champion at 135, so, you know, and then eventually moving up to 140, trying to compete and, you know, suffering losses and, you know, yeah, Adrian Broner ain't been the same, but hopefully he can get back to that championship level, man. You know, and Ron Garcia, I think he gonna fight Raleigh for his belt. Raleigh, we finally gonna see Ron Garcia and Raleigh Romero fight. I think that's about to be in the works. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya just stated it, so we gonna see. We gonna see what type of fight, you know, can happen. Yeah, if that fight can happen. Yeah, man, but, you know, Boxing Talk 100, man, I hope y'all enjoy, you know, this boxing video, man, and, you know, hopefully these fights get made, and, yeah, man, I love boxing, man, and, yeah, it's a lot to it, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about, yeah, maybe that's what it is. If Keith Thurman don't get, you know, the fight, he's saying that he could fight Clarissa. I mean, would that be interesting to y'all? The first female to be able to go outside of her zone and fight a male. That's, you know, the same thing with Keith. First time ever, man, we'll be able to see man and woman fight. You know, exhibition. You know, they'll make a nice pretty penny. You know, Clarissa, she felt like she can beat Keith Thurman. I feel like it's a little bit more than that. I feel like she probably got something for Keith Thurman, you know, but we don't know what it is, you know. Because in that case, she would be trying to fight everybody instead of Keith Thurman. Unless Keith Thurman, he don't trigger something in Clarissa to where he made, you know, Clarissa want to fight. So that's the crazy part about it. But that wasn't interesting me, man. I don't want to see no Keith Thurman and Clarissa. Even though Clarissa in the women's sport of boxing, she been dominating. Can't nobody beat her. Can't nobody beat her. It don't matter what it is. Maybe the only one I felt like that could beat Clarissa, and y'all gonna be surprised when some of y'all ain't, but if y'all know me and y'all love boxing, y'all gonna know I'm gonna say Layla Ali. Layla Ali would have to get 100% ready, training, you know, having the abilities to love the sport of boxing to go in there to beat Clarissa Shields. To be Clarissa Shields. And I feel like ain't nobody beating Clarissa Shields. So till then. So yeah, there ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. Boxing Talk 100. But yo, Clarissa, man, She cold, man. She's dominating, and you know, she's the GOAT in boxing. She been whooping ass, going through all females, and you gotta take your hat off to her, and you know what I'm saying, you gotta show Clarissa mad respect. Especially our black people, man. We gotta love what the sport of boxing, you know, how it's being ran, and who's dominating the sport, you know. So yeah, shout out to Clarissa Shields, man, and yeah, man, we'll see what happens. We gonna see Devin Haney and Regis Prograis, man. Regis Prograis, whatever his name is, man, at 140s. We gonna see that fight, man. Cause I like I said it many times, I still got Devin Haney, you know, winning that fight, you know, to be able to unify at 135 and to be able to you know, be a champion, you know, if he gets Regis WC championship belt. Because Theo has the belt, a lot of more, you know, fighters at 140 has a belt. You know, it's gonna have to come down. Rolly Romero, he has a belt. Theo Lopez has a belt. Rolly Romero, Regis Prograis, and somebody else has the belt at 140. So we're about to see some action here at 140 to see how it goes down. So we gonna see, man. But yeah, man, it's your boy K Smooth, man. Hope y'all enjoyed my video, man, and just following up, and you know, hopefully we get a lot of more fights in the future, man. I know we're gonna get some shit. We're gonna get some shit coming, so stay tuned, man. With the rematches and with Devin Haney and Shakur and Frank Martin, and like I said, you know, we got to see what Fury gonna do. We could possibly see, you know, we don't know. That's why I said styles make fights, man. Would y'all want to see Fury and Deontay Wilder 3, or would y'all want to see the, you know, if Andy, you know, defeats Wilder with the, you know what I'm saying, hey, a big upset, and we get Fury versus Andy? You never know how this shit could be ran, man. I'm just saying. Don't say I didn't say this shit, you know, when we come back, you know what I'm saying, to the videos and the comments, you know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all subscribe, man. If you are new and watching this video, man, make sure you subscribe, man, and show some love, man. And make sure you hit that comment button, man. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, man, if you watch, man. And you know what I'm saying? Support your boy. I will support back, and that's how it goes, man. Boxing Talk 100. This is your boy K Smooth, man. Thanks for watching my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all are having a good day. God bless. And yeah, man, we're gonna come back to the shit. Boxing Talk 100 gone. K Smooth.